Nigeria is a home to over 1.2 million Indians. We give them the best of hospitality, and we feel when we come here we should get the same thing.
I've been a victim of these similar incidents, street aggression abuses by Indians.
I know really a lot of students, they went back home into a box. That means killed.
Every day, even myself, I've been a victim of these similar incidents, street aggression abuses by Indians. Some of them have even asked me, some of my classmates are asking me, Sam, do you eat human being? It's difficult for Africans to get accommodation in this country. It's highly difficult for them to move, to be free in the society without even having abuses or aggression in one way or the other.
I don't see it like Indians are not educated. I see the kind of education they get as a problem. When you get an education that's very conserved, and you still tell people it's obvious now, the whole world is seeing what's happening. So the whole accusation here, it's flawed, because first she has accused them of murder. She has gathered people to check the fridge of the students, insisting that the Africans has killed her son. Now, after a few hours, the boy is back home. They were released from the police station. So how can they now become, it's like she didn't get her facts.
If you're a black person, you're not entitled to any jury, any lawyer. They just file the case against you. You cannot even file a counter FRO. As this case that we're having now against these 5 Nigerian students, we filed a separate FRO. The police has refused to stamp that FRO.
You have to manage your self-control. You have to be very carefully, because one bad mistake and misunderstanding can finish to a battle, and you will end up beaten. We still have those behaviors a little bit portrayed. Like, for instance, we are in a classroom. They will choose to stay in the parts of space of the room, Africans in another one. I know really a lot of students who are going back home because of this, but I know also some of them, they didn't really have a choice. They went back home into a box. That means killed.
Our firm resolve is that the government of India should take steps to protect the lives and property of African students here in India. Secondly, we are calling on the government to compensate all damages that have been caused as a result of this mob attack on African students in Greater Noida. And thirdly, we are calling for justice and a fair hearing on this particular case. We have had a series of promises from the Indian government. They are going to do this, they are going to do that, they are going to do, I don't know. But what we want implementation.
In Africa, we have millions of Indian businesses, millions of Indians living comfortably, living conveniently in Africa. Nigeria alone, is a home to over 1.2 million Indians. They have businesses. They have their kids living in Nigeria. We give them the best of treatment. We give them the best of hospitality. And we feel when we come here, we should get the same thing.
I would like to comment on this, because we are condemning the racial attack on Indians in other countries. In America, Australia, and at the same time racial attack in our country. cannot be justified. Government should be very vigilant, very strong action should be taken.
One message that we need to send as Black lives also matter. We are humans, and humans are supposed to live in peace. And we didn't expect in coming here and living in a sort of atmosphere which conduct us to live as we are in the battlefield.
Our lives and properties are not safe here anymore, and if this continue, I think there's a need for us to call for a boycott to prevent African students from coming to India.